Welcome to our podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we dig deep, investigate, analyze, and serve to your table the various political events and occurrences across the country. A debate has intensified following the nomination of the Supreme Court Judge Njoki Ndungu, previously nominated by the President to the ICC court. Experts, politicians, and members of the public have expressed their opinions and emotions concerning this particular nomination. Some section of members are saying that there is a recognition by the President to the judge following her long service to the country as a lawyer and as a public servant. There is also another group of people that have also expressed their worry following in case the judge wins her elections, because it will automatically mean that there will be a vacant in the Supreme Court. You remember currently there is a vacant following the demise of Ibrahim. And also next year, April, the Deputy Chief Justice, Philomena Mwilu, will also be retiring following the age limit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want deeply reveal to you that the nomination of Njoki Ndungu is not just international justice. It is far beyond that. And I'm going to reveal to you three major reasons why this judge was nominated to the ICC and what it means to the general election, the incoming election, that's 2027 general election. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly take a minute of your time, subscribe to our podcast, click the notification bell so that YouTube will automatically notify you whenever we make such videos. And for those who have subscribed and stood with us, we really cherish you and may you continue with the same spirit. Now, you see, people are asking questions. Why this particular time? Yes, and what does it mean? Ladies and gentlemen, now I want to reveal to you three reasons why Njoki Ndungu is nominated and what it means by her nomination. First, the President is trying to rewrite his relationship with the ICC. You remember back in the past, William Ruto was accused at the ICC following the 2007 and 2008 post-election violence. And later, you see, the case was dropped following the insufficient evidences. And again, you see, the case had issues to it with witnesses. So the President has opportunity to prove to the world, to prove to the ICC that here he comes, he won't reframe himself from an accused to the global cooperative leader. Yeah, because when we see a Kenyan judge nominated to the ICC, we see the President is really championing for that. And by that, the President is trying to rewrite, to, you see, amend the relationship with the ICC. Yes. And again, by this particular nomination, the President is again trying to, you see, take Kenya, influence the Kenyan global relationship. Yes. Because when this particular judge wins, we see a representative of Kenya. We see Kenya to the world. And by this, you see, Kenya democratic influence improves. Another very important reason for this particular nomination, and I will agree by the section of members, in fact, they have a pinch of it. For those who have expressed their worry that by the departure of Njoki Ndungu from the Supreme Court, it will be a big blow to the Supreme Court. And as I said earlier, it therefore will mean that there will be 3 vacant positions in the Supreme Court. Yes. So what exactly William Ruto is trying to do? Yes, William Ruto is trying to reshape the judicial system. Yeah, he's trying to reshape the Supreme Court. And by this, you see, the government, it will give the government opportunity to influence the ideological, when this particular position will be refilled, the government will have a hand in it. It will always try by all means, as we've seen in the past, that the executive always try to influence the other arms of the government. We've seen executive trying to influence the judiciary. We've seen executive trying to influence the legislature. So by this, it will give an opportunity. Because at the end of the day, you will agree with me that the end game is 2027. That is the end game. The president is trying by all means, working around the clock, leaving no stone unturned to make sure that victory belongs to him. And judiciary is a very, very, very important arm that when you have great influence, trust me, at the end of the day, you will win. Because assume there is a case has been taken to the Supreme Court, as we've seen in the past. And here comes the government of the day have influence in the Supreme Court. The 3 positions, let's say, for example, because in the Supreme Court, we always have 7 judges. When you've pocket 3, you are remaining with 4. It is easier, and it will be almost the end game for the government of the day to carry the day, to win for that matter. So whatever the president is trying to do here is to reshape the judicial system, the Supreme Court for that matter. Yes. And again, let's see, in this particular matter, you see, nominating Njoki Ndungu to the ICC, it is also, the government is trying to communicate something here, ladies and gentlemen. The government is trying to communicate that here we are advocating, we are in the support for women leadership. You see, it has been a struggle in Kenya. The 2/3 gender rule has never been a reality in the country. But again, here comes when William Ruto nominates Njoki Ndungu, it will give an opportunity. It's trying to pass a message that I'm also championing for the 2/3 gender rule, for the women leadership. Because Njoki Ndungu is widely known to be women empowerment. Back in the days when Njoki Ndungu was a nominated MP, she championed for the Sexual Offences Act of 2006. So there is somebody who was really championed for women leadership, women empowerment. And again, it comes at a right point for the government to demonstrate that we are for it. We speak women empowerment. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is not just about international justice as many are thinking about. I will agree, I will tell you that it is widely about 2027 general election. By the end of the day, the president is trying to you see, by all means work to capture the power. Thank you.